Here we are. So today is the day I'm going to be installing my brand new decked drawer system onto my 2020 GMC Sierra AT4. So I just received the deck system about a week ago. I had to go out of town, so it's been sitting here in my gym just waiting to be assembled. So today I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole assembly installation process. And I will say that this thing is heavy. So when the freight carrier dropped it off, I think he said it was like 280 something pounds. So he dropped it like right outside my door on a pallet. I kind of had to slide it into the garage, and I opened it just to kind of get a look-see. But yeah, it's very heavy. So we've got the whole drawer system here, and then we've got some accessories in this box. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get into the installation. I have just unboxed this behemoth, and here is all the different parts and pieces I'm about to figure out how to put together. So that is it, completely unboxed. Next box, we have accessories, wheels for the drawers, nuts, bolts, and trusty instruction booklet. In the next box, we have some more cargo carrier boxes for the drawers. So we got a larger one and a smaller one. Awesome. Alright, so I've gone ahead and installed the first left driver's side panel. I just got it set in place, so it took me a second to kind of make sure everything was lined up the right way. Then the next step will be to bolt this down. Alright, I removed the lid for each of these side compartments to get to the next set of bolts. So per the instructions, did not fasten it to the center piece as of yet. But after all that, the most important step here is to stretch your hamstrings, and I couldn't agree more. On to the next step, which is going to be D-rings in the four corners. You have options to put them wherever you want. It only comes with 4, so if you want 8 D-rings, tie down rings for whatever you want to put in your bed, you can buy additional ones if you want some, or you can pick and choose where you want those 4 to go, and then there's 4 more slots where you can purchase more. Alright, I've chosen to put the blanks in the middle 2, and then I've installed the D-loop D-rings on the 4 corners. Next step is to adorn your drawers. So I've got each drawer on top of the platform, and I'm going to put in those corner pieces on each end. I installed the hardware on this corner wheel mounting bracket. Got to do that one next. I just have it in place, have that one in place. And this just plugs right into there, and you attach your bolts, and that's this step here. And then we'll be putting in the tube brace from here to there, and then the wheels will be mounting to the outside of each. All right, moving on to the handle assembly. So one of the drawers does not ship with a handle. So this one's already installed. And we've got to use this handle and this little spring and pin kit to put in the other handle. You go ahead and put your handle in, and then you can push your pins all the way in. So you kind of got to finagle it, get it set up in there, and the springs go into these little compartments. The pins, you just set into that first hole, put your handle in, and then push the springs, or then push the pins through the handle. All right, next step, I've removed the center vert from out of each side of the platform. I've got the drawers right there. I've got everything outside ready to go into the truck bed. So this is going to go towards the back, and then this is the center vert. It's going to connect into this. Okay, so for the AT4 model, I try to get everything in here, but it's not gonna fit around the handle. So I'm gonna have to remove the handle, which I've never used anyway. I guess it's for old people to climb up into your truck bed, but I don't need it. So I'm gonna take this thing out, and then everything should fit smoothly into place. Truck handle has been unattached. So this thing did come in handy. So you gotta wedge the drawer, make sure it's pushed up against the panel before you can screw in your wheels. So I'm gonna use this as leverage while I'm inserting this little wheel into that hole. Everything's sliding smoothly. Got the little wheels installed on the left. Now to do the right. Yep, going in the dump. Never use that thing anyway. All right, I've got everything installed. Now you can put locks on here, but if you don't want to put locks on here, you've got these little plugs that you can just shove in there, and yeah, so just put those plugs in these little holes if you don't want locks, and then we're gonna put in the weather stripping on the drawers. All right, so here we have it, the entirely installed deck system. So in this drawer, you got this bin right here. We've got a smaller box. I put my divider there, and I have a larger box. So got plenty of storage space there. Closes nice and easy in here. We've got the same setup, smaller box, larger box, divider, no bin for up front currently, but I'll probably add one and may even add some more dividers in here as well. And then up here you've got your tie down rings, you've got small storage, deep storage. I have not put anything back in there. I may need to remove my toolbox, but I'm planning to put a topper on the truck eventually. So toolbox is eventually going to go, and I'm going to have a topper covering everything so I can camp out in here, store more stuff on top, and then I'll be able to put some stuff into those. But for now, I'm just going to leave them as is, and then I've got the same setup on that side. So it is pretty nifty. I'm super happy with how everything turned out. No issues at all with sliding things. The only problem I personally had, and this is all my fault, but I cross-threaded that screw. So I'm gonna leave it like it is for now, but eventually Decked does include 2 additional little cross-threading fixer things, so I'll just have to remove that bolt and then insert the new thread system down into there, and then I should hopefully be able to screw that down all the way. So that's my fault. I cross-threaded it, but anyway, Decked figured out that you might do that, so they included 2 additional little fixer-upper things. If you need more, you can reach out to Decked and they'll send you some more. So I couldn't be more pleased with how this turned out. It's just gonna revolutionize the way I do truck camping. I do a lot of solo hunting out of my truck, so I'll drive to Montana, Colorado, and I'm in Georgia, so I'll drive all the way out west, and I'm basically living out of my truck. So when I have this system, I'm gonna have so much more ability to store all my camping stuff into these drawers, and that'll free up cab space, because in the past I've just been throwing everything into the cab of my truck in the back seat, flip the seat up. But now I've got so much more storage and it's nice and secure. Honestly, you don't really need locks, because as long as you're locking your truck, people can't really get down in there. But if you want locks, they have locks, so that'll just make it that much better. But here we have it, a brand new deck system installed and ready to go. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and follow for more solo hunting adventures, product tutorials, how-tos, and just my life in general as a solo hunter. So I will see you on the next video.